Alright, so we're going to focus on this divine feminine that everybody's got their eye on right now, since these stalkers want to know what you're up to so bad. Let's go ahead and give it to them, right? Saturn, new structure and control, right? And we got 4, right? Stability, foundations. We got Taurus. We got a very stubborn, yet sacred energy going on there. Super Nosy here. The star fell out. This feminine is all about being guided, right? Or she's being guided. Yeah. Yeah, the star. This feminine's moving towards guidance, right? I get moving on from secrets and deceptions, right? Going into a new phase with this, right? Planting new seeds of intentions, moving towards better harvests, right? Focusing on their feminine energy, right? Coming out into the sun again. Like I said, tons and tons of intuition. This person is running mostly on intuition, on the decisions that they're making right now are just purely intuition based, right? Whoever this is extremely grounded right now. Come on. Alright. I get this person is focused on building their own tower of a 10 of Pentacles, right? They've made a decision here. There's definitely this Jack of Swords. He comes up more than once, right? But I get a feeling that one or the other kind of left the other out in the cold, right? Got this 7 of Pentacles, a reaping of what you sow, right? So with this Jack of Swords, whatever the decision was made about this person, that one person went out in the cold. And it's kind of like, I even get the, you threw me out to the wolves and I came back running the pack type of reaping what you sow type of energy, right? It's like they're out in the cold, but she's not alone. She's got the wolves right there keeping her warm. Right? There's a sword of truth that needs to be accepted here, right? 4 of Swords. She's also going through a time of recovery with the 4 of Swords. I love how it's like at the cemetery theme, the trail through the cemetery there. Right? This person is just following guidance by intuition, right? Listening to their ancestors. There's justice being played out here. They're watching the scales start to balance back and forth, right? They feel extremely guided by fate and fortune and everything that they're doing, right? Is leading them to where they need to be, right? They feel like they've come out of like some sort of debauched energy, right? Debauchery is the word for this one, or debauched, or, you know what I'm saying? The 7 of Cups, everybody drinking out of everybody's cups, toxic type of energy. They've come out of that, right? Like you got this little Buddha sitting by the tree hierophant, right? This person is so focused on protecting their own energy, right? Now we got the Seven of Pentacles here again, right? And it's kind of drawing circles in the sand. And with this, you got 77. I feel like this person's sitting back to, that's what they're analyzing though. They're analyzing their failures. Right? Analyzing their failures, trying to figure out how they keep coming back to that same circle in the sand over and over again. Second time I've had circle in the sand today in the readings. Yeah, I get the sense like she's drawing the circle though. I kind of get in the energy that this person's realizing that every time, alright, so you talk about like where your energy is and drawing your circle, and it's like this person is coming to the realization that every time they try to expand their circle of people within the circle, you know what I'm saying, that you care about, that's always where the failure ends up. That's where it always gets debauched, right? That's what always causes all the problems. So this person is now trying to focus on grounding themselves in this Hierophant energy and closing that circle. Not closing it, but evaluating it more, right? On how big is actually maintainable, so that you don't have other people dragging you down, right? With the Page of Swords here, this person's had to cut off some energies, move on, right? I get it, like, I know a lot of people say the Page of Swords is the stalker card, but that's why I say they cut off energy and moved on, because that's what attracts the stalker energies, right? This person's still trying to gain balance. They're trying to regain balance, right? Talking about that circle. They're trying to regain balance, but they had a rite of passage. These people are sailing away. Look at all the swords sticking in their boat. And I get the image of, you know, when you're talking about that circle, you talk about who's on your ship with you, and it's like you got to be careful. There's some people who will sink your ship just because they can't be captain. Right? That's the energy that I'm getting. That's what this person's working on overcoming, the balance that they're working on overcoming, right? They feel betrayed. Their circle got too big and someone sunk an entire ship just because they couldn't be captain, right? This person wants to move on from this, right? They're tired of missing opportunities from the universe, right? They're tired of missing opportunities from the universe. They're tired of always getting to the 7 of coins and it falling apart before it gets to the 8, 9, 10. Right? 7 is the reaping what you sow, but it's a kind of whatever you planted, the amount of care it needs is on you, right? You planted that seed, and that plant needs this much caring, you know what I'm saying, this much, you know, like you said, lotus in the garden built for a rose. All a lotus needs to bloom is a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of shade, and swamp. And a rose needs a perfectly manicured, you know, bed with certain pH levels in the soil, and it can't be too wet and it can't be too dry, and you got to make sure, you know, they only bloom when there's certain temperatures and you know, and all this other stuff, right? So it's a matter of this person puts in a lot of work, and then when it gets to this point where it's the most amount of work and they need to put their most amount of attention to it, everything else seems to fall apart because other people get mad because they're putting so much attention into their work that everybody else has to run in and kind of sabotage it. Yeah, now we got the Knight of Swords here. I kind of get like on this side, this rite of passage, this person that I feel like they've moved on from a person as well. right? It could be a masculine energy that got left behind that is kind of tagging this person, right? Because they're like they're like kind of trying to fight off this energy, right? And they're out in the cold, right? But right onto this side, we've got the Three of Cups. So right on the other side of this rite of passage, I feel like a distance of something that's happened here, right? There's some celebrations going on. There is, I get some mischief with this moon. There is some mischief happening here. There is still some secrets and things like that with the celebration. But these people are working on coming out of the cold, right? Okay, that makes more sense, right? This person's energy is evolving, right? They're learning, like, as you come down this line, right? They're cutting people off and moving on. This is how they're learning how to defend their energy and stuff like this. Now you're up to the Queen of Swords, where they're overseeing their energy, right? They're rebuilding or building an empire wide, so they can get to the Nine of Coins, right? Right, they're focusing. Look, this person is doing everything they can to keep their focus on this energy, right? To follow whatever this is through to the Nine of Pentacles. That's why they've cut everybody off. That's why they've moved on. That's why you can't really. That's why everybody's wondering what the hell she up to. What is she up to? What is she up to? What is she up to? Right? She's regaining balance, right? She's gaining victory, right? She's just moved the fuck on, man. Knight of Cups on the bottom there. Alright, well, she's got victory over this coming into balance energy, rebuilding this. That's all she's focused on. If you're worried about what she's worried about her Nine of Pentacles. She's worried about finishing projects. She's worried about what she's worried about. She's worried about building her own empire. You know, she's worried about all these other things. And I get a kind of sense of her rebuilding, right? What's the snitches got to say about this? What are the nosy spirits around this got to say? Definitely, this Queen of Swords, she might seem pretty confusing right now. There's definitely something going on with the Five of Cups, with the past, right? This Queen of Swords got some confusion going on. There's something about the past that's in between her and the Ten of Pentacles, right? That's probably what it is. What, the past comes up and confuses her all the time, right? And that's what keeps blocking her from the Ten of Pentacles, right? They come in and they cause conflict. Then she's got to learn how to regain balance every single time. Three of Pentacles, yeah. This person is just focused on their skills. They're just focused on what they're building, what they're creating, what they're doing, what they want to learn. And, this Three of Pentacles for me is coming out as education. That's why everybody's so nosy about her. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is nosy about her. That's really what's drawing attention. The Hierophant's nosy about her. That's what draws everybody else's attention to it as well. Who's the Hierophant? Whoa! The Hierophant is a very strong soul connection, someone who feels extremely passionate about this person, wants to come into celebration with this person, and wants to come out into the sun with this person. Okay. That's a lot. Alright. Eight of Cups, this person is trying to, move on from the Eight of Cups and trying to embody the Nine of Cups themselves. So it came out reversed. I guess someone who's trying to overcome their past as well. That's what keeps them from, that's what they got to move on from. This person also feels pulled by the Chariot. They feel like the Wheel of Fortune is about to turn. They've been defending this for a long time in their mind. This is someone who's been defending whatever this is, right? Oh man, what's that? I get the payoff for having any faith is when it's tested again and again every day, right? What song is that? The Papa Roach song, I think? I don't know. Alright, right? Because they think this is like they're dead set that this is like a twin flame level type of soul connection, right? They've made their judgment on this. They've made their judgment on this. Alright, so somebody is dead set on the divine feminine, and that's why everybody suddenly has an interest in them. But I feel like it's even type of like it's almost a secret for the most part. Alright. Why are we keeping it a secret? Who's it a secret from? An Emperor. Could be an Aries. It looks like a fool's leap. We got an Emperor here. The Emperors are game players, right? I don't think it's like, don't think of it like in a negative way, but if you think about it in a conceptual way of actual hierarchies, right? Kings have a very small kingdoms. They pay homage to the Emperor, right? That's why the Emperor is usually showed with chess pieces and stuff like that. They're a strategic person, right? This is a very strategic person who's coming back into a Nine of Cups energy, and they want to come into celebration with somebody, but they know they've got to move on from the past, right? To get to this Nine of Pentacles energy, right? There we go. That makes more sense now. They know it's going to cause a lot of conflict. It's going to cause a lot of conflict because, because this Knight of Swords is going to have to make a move towards this High Priestess, and it's going to look like a fool's leap. It's going to look like a fool's leap to this reversed Empress. Because that's what they're jumping away from. Right? This person wants to jump away from a reversed Empress to a High Priestess. That's who they're keeping the secret from. That's what I was trying to get to. I was like, okay, we pretty much said this before, but this person is playing a very strategic game to come, look, both these energies are facing her, right? All the effectiveness is on this one High Priestess, right? And this reverse Empress just don't like it. I think deep down they know it. I don't think there's any secret that's going on here. I think everybody kind of sees it, right? It's just kind of known what's going on here. Alright. What do you got to say about it? Come here. They watch us dine on empty plates and drink from empty cups. Getting that energy and be like, everybody's looking at the situation and going, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but everybody's seeing you dine on empty plates and drink from empty cups. Someone's pretending to be happier than they are. If someone walks out of your life, let them go. If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. It's not about dealing with her when she is happy. It's about being able to deal with her when she is upset. A lotus cannot grow in the garden built for a rose. But mostly I hate the way that I don't hate you. Not even a little bit, not even at all. A dream is merely a dream until you put it into reality. All we are is a result of what we have thought. Alright, so someone put an end to it. Alright, here we go. They watched us dine on empty plates and drink from empty cups. Somebody or two people were putting on a show here, and everybody saw that, they were kind of just faking this weird thing going on, right? There's something strange about it all, right? The scene for this is Interview with the Vampire, and it's the scene where Louis and Lestat are pretending to eat in front of Louis's father, who's blind. So they're scraping their forks on plates and they're drinking from cups, but all the slaves are watching them, and they're like, dude, all the cups are empty, the food's empty. They're not actually eating or drinking anything. They're watching this, and they know that's what's happening, right? They know that Louis and Lestat got something going on that nobody else is understanding. It's weird, right? They're doing something strange. Someone's put an end to it. If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. And I get this person was the one that went. It's like if someone's going to let you go, then leave, right, type of energy. A lotus cannot bloom in a garden built for a rose. This person's like, I wasn't blooming anyway, so I need to get out of this garden. And a dream is really a dream until you put it into the action. So they went ahead and started working on their dreams, right, putting their dreams back into action. Right, at this side, it's not about dealing with her when she's happy. It's about dealing with her when she's upset. But mostly I hate the way that I don't hate you, not even a little bit, not even at all. All we are is a result of what we have thought. This person is realizing whatever happened, they don't hate the other side, you know what I'm saying? They don't hate the energy. I think they got a lot of energy. I don't know about this so much regret. Remember, you can always walk away. The game ends when you start playing. This is someone who's having a hard time walking away from this game for some reason, like I said, because they don't hate you. And they're like, all we are is a way of, they're trying to refocus their brains, I feel like trying to figure out how to manifest different, right? Because it's like, yeah, the game ends when they stop playing, but they don't want to stop playing the game. Our love is like the wind. I can't see it, but I can feel it. And I've come this far, I might as well keep going. Oh, man. River Forest. With all those Seven of Pentacles things, you kind of get that energy of Forrest Gump when he buys the shrimp boat and Lieutenant Dan gets there, and they're like kind of pushing through, but it takes this massive hurricane before they finally have the big breakthrough for Bubba Gump shrimp. It makes any sense, right? The universe is trying to fuck with me. I refuse to engage. Someone is trying not to engage in all the chaos of the universe. Yes, that is too many cards. The person playing a role will eventually forget their lines. Pay attention to the act. Can't go on forever. See, this person didn't like the game. That's why they were like, okay, fine, you want to stop playing, then I'll walk away. And this person's like, well, yeah. Type of thing. Like, I don't think they expect to walk that far or something like that, or cut off the energy. Watch your step. There's shit everywhere. Yeah, this person got out of a toxic situation that somebody else was stuck in from this side. These are the two energies that are separated right now. Watch your step. There's shit everywhere. That's what she's got to say, or what they got to say. Put your energies where they match. And genders on these. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. This person is like, I'm trying to do things differently. I'm trying to do different things. Oh, how could our love be so blind? This person's seeing it. She only sleeps when it's raining. Getting some rest. It's easy to be myself with you. Of course. Oh, of course. All right. Before we get too busy with that. Saved by the bell there. Let's get the shadow that needs to be overcome from this overall situation. What's the main shadow? Gilded regret. Someone feels stuck with the financial situations that they're in. Yep. Someone's finally having a breakthrough, I think, right? They're in gilded regret with the financial situations that they're in. They're starting to breach the surface. They're getting ready to start clearing some DNA karma, right? This is the reminder of that's what we came here to cleanse. We came here to cleanse the timeline, to clear karma, right? Clear them generational curses, right? That lead us into that toxic programming that leads us into gilded regret. It's a time of discovery. I kind of like this card. What I pick up from it anyway with the discover is, right, it's discovering that, like, the legend of unicorns came from the narwhal, right? Like, that's why they say in Noah's Ark the unicorns were playing in the sea and then they ended up being overtaken by the sea. They didn't make it onto the ark, and that's the whole thing about, but they did turn into the narwhals in the ocean, and that's where the unicorn corns come from, right? It's just like discovering knowledge right now. Or seeing a unicorn for what it really is. There's some discord. Watch out for some discord going on. I got as above, so below when it comes to this discord. Remember? We talk about when it comes to protecting your energy and healing, it's all in how you react. How you react is how you will break the cycles, right? Discover your patterns, discover, the stories about yourself, discover things within you, right? To give you some direction here, remember that, you have to engage with these energies in order for these energies to cause you discord, and this is a time of healing for you. Alright, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.